Pretty cool.
What did you take away personally, or as a dancer from that show, that experience?
I was so interested in evolving after the show. I was never an improver. I always had to be choreographed on, and I was a technical dancer when I was around 18, but like I wasn't really into my movement, and I really didn't find my voice. And the minute I got off the show, I locked myself in a dance studio for about 3 years, and like just like completely found my voice as a choreographer. And I took on so many new styles. I incorporated a lot of those different styles and techniques into my choreography, into my improv, and I really truly believe I evolved as an artist after the show. So I think even if I went back on as a contestant, I'd be a completely different dancer than I was when I was 18. So it's so funny, you look at the footage when I was 18, and then even just a couple years after that, I really explored and grew so much. And I think that's what's so important as a dancer, is to always evolve, always grow, and there's always something new to take on.
Right. I mean, you hear it all the time. Take as many different styles as you can.
Yeah.
To really grow.
And I actually got really serious about hip hop afterwards. Like
You did?
yeah, because my friend Ivan was on the show, and the two of us started really working together. So like and incorporating hip hop musicality into what I was doing. Like I kind of had like a new form of contemporary coming up. So it was a lot of fun being 19.
You're so well known for being such a technically sound dancer and choreographer. Which do you prefer?
Like dancing, choreographing?
Yeah.
Absolutely choreographing.
Why?
I like dancing my own choreography, but I love to sit back and watch and see what I create. I am a perfectionist, I'm a Virgo, and I hate watching myself dance sometimes. I'm so like, oh God, I wish I had legs, or I wish I had those things. But my favorite thing is taking dancers like Jamie Goodwin and people that have literally every single thing I want in my body, but I can't have because of restrictions, and I get to create what I would love to do on my own body.
Yeah, that's incredible. I want to pick your brain so much in terms of your choreography. What's your process for developing pieces and numbers and choreo?
I visualize everything first. Usually I have a song, an idea that I want to go with, and movement always comes last, because I feel like, why are we moving? There should be a purpose, there should be a motive why we're moving. So I visualize what either the routine looks like first, or I have to know what my story is. I have to start with a capital letter and I end with my period, so that you have to know exactly what you're going to create before I create. So a lot of people start moving first, and for me, movement's always last.
So music first.
Yeah.
And then do you take time to listen to it as much as possible?
Yeah,
to really feel it?
my soundtrack of my life is always playing. I'm always playing music, so it's like I always envision and visualize new dances all the time. Say, hear a song, like, wow, I really want to create a piece to this music. So music's always first. Music is my biggest inspiration in choreography, and life would not exist without music.
I feel the same way. I know some choreographers, they can visualize and choreograph from just like, I see them all the time, they'll be sitting there and I'm like, I'm choreographing the whole routine, like sitting there. And I was like, how do you do that? Do you visualize and can you see things?
Yep.
Just sitting?
I have a crazy brain.
Apparently
No,
so.
I have nightmares every night. I dream,
Oh my God.
I vividly all the time. Like, so my brain never really shuts off. So I can sit down and listen to music and definitely choreograph in my head and say, like, and plan an entire routine out in my head. So
That is amazing.
yeah,
I wish I could do that. Oh my God.
and I also have an amazing memory, which is really good too. Like, I remember taking my first steps, and I remember choreographing dances when I was 2 years old. Like,
What?
so my brain is a powerful thing.
I did not know that was even possible.
Yeah, it's nuts. I truly remember taking my first steps.
Oh my gosh. Who are some of your favorite choreographers to work with?
I loved working with Wade. He taught me so much.
Another prodigy.
Yeah, he's amazing. So I loved working with Wade. I assisted Mia Michaels for a little bit. Kenny Ortega. There's a lot of people that I've worked under, Adam Shankman, and I would love to pick Rob Marshall's brain for a minute. Like he's amazing. Rob Ashford. There's so many people that are so inspiring, and I definitely want to become a very powerful director and choreographer to be able to put on my own productions and choreograph my own movies, my own shows, my own things, and really excited for getting older so I can be able to do those things.
You don't want to get older too fast.
No, of course not. But.
No, you're on your way, clearly, to doing all those things. Okay, so there's a lot of gymnastics fans out there, and myself included.
Me too.
You worked with one of my friends, Nastia Liukin,
yes.
2008 all-around Olympic gold medalist.
Some of you may know her.
Yeah, maybe. You might have heard her in passing.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're not, you've been living under a rock.
Yeah.
You have choreographed. You choreographed a floor routine on her Olympic comeback for 2012.
Yes.
Right.
That was the first gymnastics routine I ever did.
Yeah. So, what was that like going into the gymnastics world?
It was fun. My boyfriend Dom was a gymnast, and they knew each other, and she kind of obviously knew me from the show, and so it was awesome, that connection that we had, so I can go in and work with her. And it's completely different, and in the process, I've never realized how much of there's a difference of training between a dancer and a gymnast. So
very different.
Yeah, and it was very like, oh, okay, I have to completely go a different way about doing this than I would normally choreograph on a dancer. But it was such a learning experience, and I had so much fun doing it, and I wanted to do it again. And then she called me this year for she doing a NBC, the NBC special. So I was so excited to go and work with her again, and she's beautiful.
Beautiful.
For me, gymnast-wise, like some gymnasts are very like, stocky and strong and powerful, and they don't have as fluid a movement as she does. So for me, she's my type of gymnast to work with. So I was really excited to work with her again.
Do you plan on doing any more floor?
I would love to. There's some talks of like doing maybe Gabby Douglas and stuff like that. So yeah, it's exciting.